Welcome back to Under the Hatch TV's Oz Reads Comics, brought to you by Capes on Capes. I'm Oz, and Marvel's Inhuman from 2014. Where do I start? You got Black Bolt blowing up, detonating a Terrigen mist bomb with a green fog covering the Earth slowly, making Inhumans out of random people that don't know what's going on. That's not cool. But he did it to save the world, apparently, and he's missing now. How convenient. Medusa has taken over as queen on a Genosha type of sovereign land, a little bit rehashed from Magneto, I kind of feel like, but it's next to the Empire State Building. You got like wreckage of Adelon all over New York, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on. I just don't. It's one thing to know about comics and what's going on by headlines and clicking links and articles and social media, but this is why we need to read it for the context. There's just so much going on. There's an inner civil war now going on between the Inhuman race. We got Lash, from the show. He's still alive and kicking in the comics, and he has a very big sense of purpose to his power. He is recruiting very powerful Inhumans and eating the rest for fuel. Big problem with Medusa that he's doing that, but she needs him. She knows she needs Lash because of his sense of purpose is part of his power, and everybody knows that Inhumans' powers are purposeful to their race. They all have their powers for a reason, and that really spoke in volumes in the issues when these three newbie Inhumans that didn't know anything about Inhuman races and whatnot became Inhumans, taken under the wing of Lash and Medusa, and the third one just out of nowhere just showed up by herself, like drawn there because of Medusa's message to the world of safety. So we got one from Lash, we got one from Medusa, and one out of nowhere. Like, she's flying them over the ocean to save Medusa from the Unspoken, the first king, the previous king before Black Bolt, who's very evil, who can actually control what power he gets from the mist. That's very freaking cool. But once they get there, this one guy, all he can do is move rocks, and he's disappointed by that. Because, like, how come he can't move sand? Good question, right? But check it out. He's the one that got the Terrigen stones away from the Unspoken, so that Inferno, the Human Torch guy, the one from Medusa's people, could nuke him. He nuked them. He stopped them. So that's a perfect example of how these powers have purpose. You got one random person coming in out of nowhere, flying them over an ocean to get them there. You got the rock guy moving the rocks away from him so that Inferno fire Human Torch guy, and there's a Human Torch now in the Humans, by the way, that to just nuke him, just burn the bastard. He's not dead, of course, but man, there's so much going on. My favorite one is called, oh my God, I forgot his name. God dang it, I forgot his name, but my God, he's awesome. He has all the Inhumans of the past inside of him. Well, not all the Inhumans, like whatever family members in the past that he had that was an Inhuman, they're in his stomach, and he has infinite knowledge of Inhuman history, basically, and he's a criminal, which sucks. But I gotta remember his name. God damn it, I forgot his name. It's okay, let's just move on. There's just so much going on. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be hard to see how they incorporate this into the show. The show is gonna be completely different, and I'm okay with that. There's just too much going on. I don't care what they do in the Human show. Black Bolt's gonna be in it. Medusa's going to be in it. Karnak is in the... Oh my God, Karnak's awesome. Anyway, there's a lot to absorb here, okay? And it's definitely worth the read if you're going to be watching Inhumans when it comes up. Marvel's 2014's Inhuman. Written by Charles Soule and cover art by Ryan Stegman. They do a great job of mixing the art with the storytelling. Definitely worth the read. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow at Hamby San Diego and at Bryce Rosen at FM949SD at Capes on Capes. All those links will be down below. I'm going to go ahead and send this to them so they can get it on their podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it. And don't forget that this is the month of November and Men's Awareness Month. So